for Way FM 88.7, soon to be a major attraction. Christ Coming Back is going to be covered by all the major networks, except for Way FM. We're not going to be around. This quarter hour is underwritten now by a grant from Perkins Restaurants. We appreciate Perkins for their support of this ministry. Our verse along the way today is going to be 1 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 31 to 32. Whatever you do, do it all to the glory of God. Do not cause anyone to stumble. No, it's really a lot easier to just walk on by. Kind of like the Levite did in the Good Samaritan story. He's the only one that stopped, the Samaritan, and rolled up his sleeves, got a little dirty. Took the man to the inn and said, hey, I'll take care of any bill that he runs up here. It's never easy to love, but all the reward is so great. The Allies at 11 after 7 o'clock, Way FM 88.7, brand new from Margaret Becker.
Who am I, Jesus?
The psalmist said, David, what is man that thou art mindful of him, Lord? Oh, or the Son of Man that thou visited him. Margaret Becker, who am I? 16 after 7 at Way FM. This portion of today's programming made possible by Dave and Judy Lanham. Today is their 27th wedding anniversary. Thanks, Dave and Judy, for believing in the ministry of WAYJ and supporting the station by underwriting half a day. Happy anniversary. Let's say it together. Happy anniversary to you, Dave and Judy. 27 years.
This quarter hour has been made possible by a grant from Perkins Restaurants.
Oh,
$725 at Way FM 88.7 in Southwest Florida. And we're praying for 91.9 in Fort Lauderdale. Be in prayer about that. If you didn't hear us yesterday explain what that's all about. Well, that's kind of a long story. I won't take time to do so now. But there's a possibility, and we're believing God. We just to confess that it's going to happen in a few months. We'll be over in Lauderdale with an FM booster translator. There's some people working on it over there, and we need your prayers on it. Just say, Lord, we claim Lauderdale. In Jesus' name. 725, Bob Augsburg, your host till 9 this morning. This is John Gibson. 729, that's John Gibson. Too tough at Way FM. 1 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 31 and 32. Those are our verses along the way. Kind of a combination of the two. Whatever you do, do it all for the glory of God. Do not cause anyone to stumble. It's our verse along the way. 1 Corinthians chapter 10, 31 and 32. Good morning, 7:30, right on the nose at Way FM with Michael Card. The mystery of the body of Christ. Michael Card at Way FM. 7:33, the McGregor Baptist Drama Club is going to be performing this Friday night at the church for the McGregor Singles. Programs are offered also for children. Call 936-1754. It's a public service announcement of Way FM. And if something's going on in your church or group, we'd love to announce it free of charge. Just let us know a couple weeks in advance. Send it to Stephen A. Dees.
Breathe the Fire of Me, music from the Imperials, the title track off their latest album. 7 minutes after 12 noon, 7 after 12 on a Tuesday. Steve Dees in with you till around 2 o'clock this afternoon at 88.7 Way FM. Here's Crystal Lewis. There's room for one more heart. Crystal Lewis, there's room for one more heart. It's 12 minutes after 12 noon on a Tuesday. Way FM is celebrating our birthday all this week, our very first year on the air. Coming to a conclusion in just a couple of days, and this is our birthday week. We want to thank everyone who's made this ministry possible. Thanks to everyone for caring and believing in Way FM as we celebrate our first birthday and are praying for many more years to come. 12 after 12, here's the latest from Michael W. Smith. I'll help you find your way at 88.7 Way FM. Michael W. Smith at Way FM, and I'll help you find your way. It's 17 after 12 noon on a Tuesday afternoon. Here's Russ Taff learning to walk between the lines. The Lord has given us the scriptures, you know. We're to study the scriptures, apply them, and then walk according to the principles laid down there. Russ Taff at 17 after 12 at 88.7 Way FM.
It's 3 o'clock at WAYJ, Fort Myers, Naples, Cape Coral, Pine Island, San Carlos Park, Lehigh. How you doing? Alva, Tice, Dunbar, LaBelle, North Fort Myers. How you doing? It's a Thursday afternoon in Southwest Florida. Waiting for the arrival of Rich Mullins, who'll be in concert tonight at 7:30 at First Christian Church of Port Charlotte. Cost is $3 at the door, in addition to a love offering, which will be taken. For more info, call 625-4947, 625-4947. Here's David Meese at 88.7 Way FM. Way FM 88.7, Brother Channell on a Thursday. It's a 3:07, and in the studio right now is Brother Mullins. How you doing?
Brother Channell, I'm doing fine. How are you?
Okay. You're in concert tonight at the First Christian Church of Port Charlotte.
Yes, up there with all the brothers.
Okay. Cost is $3 at the door.
That's way
you know
too
that?
much, but go ahead.
Okay. And a love offering will be taken.
Yes, brother.
All right, Brother Mullins, we'll see you tonight at 7:30.
Great. Are you going to be there?
Yeah, well, I'll get off the air at 7. So
We're taking attendance.
Okay, I'll shoot right up after I get off the air.
Okay.
Okay.
Don't be late. If you're tardy, you have to stand up.
Okay. All right. See you later, brother.
Goodbye.
All right.
อธิษฐานได้พระเจ้าและคุณจะสบาย
It's 4 o'clock at WAYJ, Fort Myers, Naples, Cape Coral. Well,
Jim.
well, Steve. Time now for the Rap Master himself. I think we just met the Rap Master.
I think we have a new Rap Master.
I think we
have
do.
a winner. That's right.
Anyway,
I'm Rap Master, too.
all right. What's going on?
Junior Rap Master.
Yes, really.
President Reagan is ending his 8 years in office with the highest job approval rating of any president. Easy as 1, 2, 3.
Hey! Way FM weather for tonight. Partly cloudy, cool, low about 65. For tomorrow, Friday, sunny and mild, high near 80 at 4:39 and 77 in Naples, 81 in Fort Myers. Later on this half hour, our research, the 10 worst toys on the market this Christmas season. Allies at 88.7 Way FM. Way FM 88.7 is quarter hour is underwritten by Grant from Beach Decorating at 463-5934. Number to call, 463-5934. 4:42 on a Thursday. Here's Petra. He came, he saw, he conquered all.
It's a bad toy.
Paddington's 30th anniversary.
You know why this guy?
bear.
You know why that's probably on there.
Why?
This guy his daughter probably wants one of those and can't find them anywhere. Because I'll put it on the list. Nobody will buy it. Then I'll be able to get one for my little girl.
Okay. Either that or he'll show her the list and say, "Look, it's a bad toy. I can't get it for you, kid."
Daddy can't get this for you. I love you too much.
That's right. You know. And one more, the Attack Force
Yeah.
by Esquire Nichols. Okay.
The Attack Force.
The Attack Force. Probably part of that is the 22 caliber pellet firing target pistol.
Yeah.
And the Challenger rubber band target shooter.
And the Beast Man sword or whatever.
And then they'll
it
sit
is.
down and have lunch with the Burger King cheeseburger set.
With Paddington the bear.
Okay. Well, there you have it, folks. Now, that is serious. The Burger King cheeseburger set, the toy cars and motorized vehicles for children, specifically the Sweetheart battery-operated riding toys made by Power Wheels.
Okay.
The Johnny Jump Up Baby Exerciser. If you get your kid that, you don't have to worry about the rest of these toys.
Yeah. That's right.
In the coming years.
That's right.
Okay.
True.
End it right there.
Good point, Jim.
The My Ladybird First Pull-Along Puzzle.
We know why that one's on there.
Okay. The My Train, the Battle Beast Warrior Sword, Lifelike, Paddington's 30th Anniversary Bear, and the Attack Force. There you have it.
You know what? Like I always say, if you
love your kids.
well, now if you really want to get sick on food, go out and eat the real Burger King fries and let that settle. Okay.
Okay.
We don't.
All right.
Do we really need plastic Burger King French fries to make us sick, to choke us? Won't the real fries do enough? Won't those settle for the
Anyway, so there you have it, bro.
Okay, Jim.
I know you want to
leave
get
now.
going.
I must leave now.
Okay, and later on this hour, in a peek at news.
Speak of the news.
We'll have gifts for the military-minded. Now, let me just throw this out. They have a something that Michael Jackson ordered.
Oh.
It's a knife concealed in a lipstick container.
Oh.
So when Michael Jackson pulls for his lipstick, he may be pulling out a knife. So watch it. So that's the truth there.
He'll probably have his Ladybird pull-along puzzle right next to him.
Along with his cheeseburger and fries from Burger King. Anyway, so later on this hour, gifts for the military-minded. And in fact, Manuel Noriega ordered some of these gifts.
Oh, goody.
Yes. Aren't we impressed? So anyways, that's later on this hour at 88.7 WAYFM. You're going to Rich Mullins concert?
No, I can't.
How come?
I have a previous engagement this evening.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
All right.
Having dinner with some relatives.
Oh, okay.
Which is always fun.
Mm-hmm. Yes. In town for the holidays or what?
No, they live here.
Take him to the Rich Mullins concert. It's only $3. Even if he's bad, you can't lose a whole lot of money.
Stop at Burger King on the way home.
All right. Okay. Anyway, see you later, bro.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, timeout on the field. Let me see. Can we have a timeout on the field? Yes, we can. Steve? It's 5:15 now.
Yeah, it's getting later by the minute.
And if we play music from now until 5:55, how many minutes of music will we have in a row?
I can't even figure this one out, Jim.
It's 5:15
40.
now.
40 minutes worth of music this hour.
Sounds like 40 on the way.
40, that's right. 40 minutes of music this hour.
Starting when?
Begin!
WAYFM 88.7, Psalm 37, verses 23 and 24. The steps of a good man are ordered by the Lord, and he delights in his way. Though he fall, he shall not be utterly cast down, for the Lord upholds him with his hands. It's a minefield out there, but give your heart to Jesus. He will lead the way. Petra at WAYFM. WAYFM 88.7, it's a minefield out there, and there will be some casualties. But you just keep right on going, reaching, stretching, striving for the prize of the highest calling one can have, to serve him as King of Kings and Lord of Lords. Keep your focus, your mindset, and your attention straight ahead. Keep it right on Jesus. Denise Williams, 617 at WAYFM. WAYFM 88.7, Jim Channell on a Thursday at 6:19. Now this Sunday morning at 9 o'clock, make sure you tune in to Christian Countdown America. Remember what Jesus said, what does it profit a man to gain the whole world and lose his soul for all eternity? Pistol Pete Maravich, former NBA and college all-star, shares how he had everything the world has to offer. A $300,000 home, Mercedes, Ferraris, you name it, and how unhappy he was until he found Jesus. Here's Servant at WAYFM 88.7.
Bring it on, we're ready. You know what to do. Fighting on the front line.
Oh, yeah! Get out there on the front line and fight. WAYFM weather for tonight, partly cloudy, cool, low about 65. For tomorrow, Friday, sunny, mild, high near 80. Currently 71 in Naples, 75 in Fort Myers. Idle Cure at WAYFM.
The time is getting shorter.
WAYFM 88.7. That wraps it for me. Lord willing, I'll see you tomorrow afternoon at 2 o'clock right here. Remember, no matter what happens, if God be for us, who could possibly be against us? When Satan knocks, stand up and say, no!
9 feet tall and 9 feet wide.
Welcome to Worldly Darkness High School.
Oh, really?
I feel so good right now.
You do? Why?
Sort of.
Sort of?
Well, that's a lie. It's a mess
it a
here,
lie?
actually. But we'd all like to find a way out. After all, in another year or so, the pollution here will be snuffing out most of our lives.
That does sound like some of the philosophies of the world, don't it? It's hopeless. No, it's not. With Christ, there is hope, man. There is victory. Eternal victory. 706 with the fun and fellowship be inspiration of most this here radio station known as WAYFM. WAYJ, Fort Myers, Naples, Cape Coral, Bonita Springs, discovering a way in Christ. And for those of you out there that kind of numb to the things going on around you, here's Mr. Stonehill, Mr. Tapp together. Thank you.
It's an awfully loud world.
Steve Steve Camp. Great song from that Sparrow Christmas album they put out, and I was just totally floored. I look on the wall here at WAYFM, and they quoted me in one of those trendy mags, but I could care less whether they quote me or not. As long as I'm doing God's work, that's the main thing, you know? I'm not here to make a name for myself. 88.7 WAYFM reminds you Rich Mullins Band in concert this Thursday evening. 7:30 First Christian Church, Port Charlotte. $3 at the door. A love offering will be also taken. For information, 625-4947. Sheila Walsh and Surrender, WAYFM. 88.7 Southwest Florida weather, fair mild tonight. Low 55, fair mild tomorrow on a high of 80. 67 Naples, 71 Fort Myers, Cape Coral. You're always there. Kim Boyce, 88.7. 7:30 WAYFM, 88.7 Nations Association. Well, they're collecting toys for the needy children. The deadline for helping is Wednesday, December 14th. If you want info, 332-7575. 7:33, 88.7 WAYFM. Going to start the Talkback program via tape with Bob Larson. It'll be at 2 a.m. Starting next Monday morning, it'll be on the overnight weeknights at 88.7 WAYFM.
Are you the type?
1824.
We're going to have our classic album featured tonight, 1 a.m. in the overnight with Kid Raider. It'll be the album by Prism called Yellow.
I want the people to know that he saved my soul.
88.7 WAYFM. Once again, this guy in concert in Port Charlotte coming up Thursday night. More information about that later. Rich Mullins. Oh, I paint the pretty pictures in the sky. Such a wonderful artist I is. Bye-bye. WAYFM 88.7. 7:48. Verse along the way is actually two of them for today. James chapter 1, verses 2 and 3. My brothers, count it all joy when you fall into various trials, knowing that the testing of your faith produces patience. James chapter 1, verses 2 and 3 are verses along the way for this day at 88.7.
Hearts on fire.
Great show. Let's end it with a twofer for the 7 o'clock hour from Michael W. Smith. 8 o'clock at WAYFM, 88.7 WAYJ, Fort Myers, Naples, Cape Coral, Port Charlotte, discovering the way of Christ. And coming up an hour from now, we're going to be doing an interview, as I taped it earlier this evening, with Michael Stan from the Altar Boys, talking about his new album and talking about the life of a Christian, like you and me. And his name happens to be Michael Stan. It's coming up at about 9 o'clock. Right now, Vision. By request at 936-1-WAY-566 FM 88. Petra, First Love. Southwest Florida weather, fair mild tonight. Low 55, fair mild tomorrow. High of 80. 65 Naples, 69 Fort Myers, Cape Coral. Place I look forward to being at, no matter where it may be. It's heaven. I know I'm going to be there with Christ. That's why I'm so happy, and all my Christian friends are going to be there with me. This is Sung by BB and CC Winans, 88.7 WAYFM. Don't forget, coming up tonight, it'll be 1 a.m., the classic album feature with Kid Raider tonight, Prism, and their album, Yellow. Impressed? Oh, Tony OK. He says he's impressed? No. Southwest Florida weather, fair mild tonight, low 55, fair mild tomorrow, high 80. 65 Naples, 69 Fort Myers, Cape Coral. Do you hear what I hear? Denise Williams, put you into Christmas spirit, 88.7 WAYFM. This quarter hour made possible by Youthquake, a ministry of New Covenant Fellowship. Youthquake, shaking Southwest Florida with the good news of Jesus Christ. Yeah! Let's spin to Swirling Eddies, which in reality I know two of them. Joe Taylor from Undercover and Terry Scott Taylor from Daniel Amos, DA, Da, whatever you wish to call them. 88.7 WAYFM. 848 T-shirts make great Christmas gifts. Get your WAYFM T-shirt available at the station, of course, here 9 to 5 Monday through Friday, or at your neighborhood Christian bookstore. DeGarmo and Key, Strength of Love. Don't forget, at 9 o'clock, we're going to give you an interview with Mike Stan, the leader of the contemporary Christian rock group Altar Boys, and doing a solo album now called Do I Stand Alone? We taped this interview at about 6 o'clock this evening. It's fresh, and it's coming up right here on the way. The little Wayne Watson. The world may call it those Jesus people, but that's not Jesus. Some of the things you're talking about, those are the sins of man. 1 minute before 9 o'clock at WAFM 88.7, WAYJ, Fort Myers, Naples, Cape Coral, Vanderbilt Beach. I want to say this quarter hour is sponsored by a grant from the Willows, providing counseling and care for the chemically dependent and their families. Earlier this evening at about 6 o'clock, got a call from Orange County, California, you know, the trendy place. And, of course, I was talking to the one and only Mike Stan from the Altar Boys, who has a solo album out right now. A little bit different from the style we're normally used to hearing from the Altar Boys. It's called Do I Stand Alone? And Mike was willing to give us a phone interview, not only about the album, but about himself as being like you and me, followers of Christ. Hope you're a follower of Christ. And here's how that interview went. WAFM 88.7 and the Skipper T on the phone with an interview from Mike Stand. We're not talking about the microphone stand here. We're talking about the Mike Stand. And, Mike, I guess you're calling
Michael
from...
W. Stand.
Michael W. Now, you're kidding. Is that your middle initial?
That's my name. Michael
oh,
W.
my.
Stand.
Move over, Smitty. We got Michael W. Stand now. Of course, Mike is on the West Coast. You're out in L.A., right?
That's correct.
All right, great. And just in case the listeners don't know, you tend to run with a couple of other guys, and you call yourselves the...
Altar Boys.
Aha! The Altar Boys. But we're here to talk about a new solo album. It's Michael Stand with a question, Do I Stand Alone? Is that the name of the album? Yes,
correct.
It is. Of course, and that's the name of the first song we're playing off of it here at WAYFM. Just a little bit about yourself, Mike. Give us a brief background of just where you're from, maybe, I know, regionality-wise.
Okay, well, I was born in Orange, California. It's Orange County, just south of L.A. I was raised in Fullerton, which is just above Orange, California, and now I live back in Orange, California, where I was born with my wife, Nancy.
Oh, great. Have any kids? Have any kids?
No, not yet. Can't afford it.
Well, yeah, really. All right. Me, I can't afford a wife yet either.
WAYFM 88.7, 12:30 right now with the overnight Jim the Kid Raider with you. Great to have you along. Here's Prism, a song called Heads or Tails. By request at 9361 Way, 566 FM 88 Way FM. Who am I? Margaret Becker, the latest single off her album, The Reckoning. 12:38 right now. Take a look at our WAYFM weather for this morning. Partly cloudy, low 70 for later today. Scattered thunderstorms and warm, high 84. It's 76 in Naples, 78 in Fort Myers, Cape Coral, and Crystal Lewis. Frustrated coming up sometime tonight. We're going to review from CCM Magazine the album Idle Care, all coming up. WAYFM. WAYFM 88.7, the Beatle. Phil King and Randy Stonehill. Sunday's Child. 88.7 WAYFM, 12:45 right now under Varsity Christian Fellowship. Meets every Tuesday at 12:30 p.m. in room 204 at Edison Community College. Everyone is invited to attend. Here's D&K, and he is with us every moment of our lives. Acknowledge him. Realize that he loves the living daylights out of us. 88.7 WAYFM with Kid Raider on the overnight. Yeah!
Tropical Storm Keith has passed. Thanksgiving Day is history. It's time to celebrate. Friday night at First Assembly, Fort Myers. It's our first major concert since Mylan and Broken Heart.
Hi, this is Margaret Becker, and we've never come to Southwest Florida before, but we're going to be there on December 2nd at 7:30. And we're working with conjunction with WAYFM, and we really encourage you to come on out. We'd like to meet you. We'd like to worship the Lord together with you. And we're looking forward to a really anointed evening. We'll see you there.
Margaret Becker will be bringing along another friend from Nashville. It's Morgan Cryar joining Margaret Becker and band.
I saw Jesus yesterday. The least of these I heard him say. So when my
Don't miss this December celebration. Get Get your tickets now. They're $8 in advance. For group tickets, call WAYFM before Wednesday. Celebrate Friday night at First Assembly